This is the Jack Wolf Knives Benny. The Benny is the July 2024 release. It's going to be available on Friday, July 12th. And gotta say, I love this one. And I know you're going to say, Bob, you're a broken record. You love them all. And yes, it is true. I love them all. This one is different for me for a couple of reasons. First of all, this is my first time getting this sort of carbon fiber. This beautiful carbon fiber is called Mars Valley carbon fiber. And I even like the sort of imagery that evokes. But man, it's beautiful. I love that. But the Benny comes from the Benny's clip, which is top 3 Jack Wolf knife for me. This one, I dyed maroon. I loved it so much. I wanted to make it special. So I was very excited. This is one of the ones I told Ben, in my opinion, would make a great folding, locking knife. I know you heard that from a lot of people. So I know people also want several others, but this one to me really takes the cake. It's got the vibe of a buck 110 to me. Of course, a very luxurious buck 110, of course, but it's a classic clip point, of course, based on the Tony Bowes Lanny's clip, as is the Benny's clip. What I'm trying to get at here is it's very sturdy. It's a very sturdy locking clip point knife, kind of like the buck 110. Now, it's not like the buck 110 in that it's svelte, it's nice and thin. It's not a boat anchor. It's very light. It's 3.5 ounces, depending on the handle cover. And it's much smaller at 3.25 inches. I just mean it has a sort of robust and classic character to it that, to me, just as the kids, as my daughter says, it just hits different. What can I say? A really nice cutter. This is the one, I guess I should say, these are the only 2 Jack Wolf knives that aren't full height hollow ground, and I love it. I think they're very cool. Of course, like I said, again, evocative of the Lanny's clip by Tony Bowes. This one's got a more substantial swedge. Just interesting to look at them side by side up close like this. But you can see the size difference. This is 3 inches and this is 3.25. That magical sweet spot for an EDC, modern EDC flipper folder, locking folder. So this is a forward front flipper, and it is a finger flicker, a middle finger flicker with that really nice fuller there. And of course, it's just got incredible action. This one, there, let me show it to you with some of the other locking ones here. This is the after hours jack, about the same, let's see. Yeah, longer in the handle and longer, slightly longer in the blade is this, but this has an incredible action. Drop shut sort of action on this one. I really love these modern locking folding versions of the Jack Wolf knives. They're just all so awesome. But anyway, let me get back to this one. Oh, I didn't show it with this. This I would love to see next time they come out with this, which I'm sure he will, because he came out with this one twice. It was so popular. And in that second run, this is the sharpshooter jack. The second run, right? Sharpshooter jack? Gunslinger jack. Second run, he did this beautiful wood. I love that. Love to see wood on this one. It would seal the deal for that sort of classic knife vibe a la the 110. Though this has it in spades too. I love this one with the wood. Sorry, I keep getting off base here. All right, maybe this is a moment to take a break and show you the packaging. The Benny, always cool and unique packaging here. We're back to the tube this time. Of course, we had that faux CD case last time for the fixed blade, the fixed EDC, just to evoke sort of a 90s feel. And then here's the sticker. Something you'll never hear me say, straight fire. That's something I'm just too old to say, seriously. But Ben, he's a younger man, and all you folks probably are too, so love this. I always love the stickers. They always come with 2 now, which is great. I'm sure he gets a lot of requests for extra stickers. I know my daughters love the Jack Wolf Knives stickers, so I'm sure one of them will claim that. Street Fire, Dad. So really nice action on this. This is S90V, CPM S90V. A blade steel I had 0 experience in until Jack Wolf Knives started putting them, replaced their M390 with the S90V. And then beautiful blasted bolsters here, blasted titanium bolsters with the triple fluting. Very easy to get to that lock bar, and you don't have a pinch point there that you get with some bolster locks. This one, sometimes, is it this one? Yeah, this one sometimes I feel a little pinch right there. That's only sometimes, and it's definitely not a deal breaker. But here, it's really nicely dialed in. That's too close to the edge of the table. Let me move that. Just what I need. Drop some Jack Wolf knives. So yeah, this is really comfortable, easy to get to, but also no unsightly gouges on this side to access the lock bar. I know access to the lock bar is critical, especially if you're someone who's going to be opening and closing a lot, whether it's through fidget or through constant use. You need to get to that lock easily, and here, just with that football shaped impression that's milled diagonally in there, it's just really easy to wedge your thumb in there. This one I put some, actually moments ago, put some lube in here, some knife pivot lube, and it's even smoother than before, obviously. But, you know, I guess that's obvious. I guess it wasn't as smooth as, say, this one right out the gate in terms of its drop shuttiness, which I don't need them to drop shut. But I just noticed since putting on that knife pivot lube, it's easier for me to front flip. And I'm not, I don't have too many front flippers. I'm not the most fluid with it, so that little bit of lubrication helped. I love these fullers here in lieu of the pull. Love that. Such a nice look. I love the gigantic sharpening choil. Look at the difference between those two. Of course, this is a smaller blade, but still proportionally, this has a much bigger sharpening notch. Also, I gotta say, this is the first Jack Wolf knife to include these that I've carried in the main role of front right pocket knife. Front right pocket knife. This one I carried all the time, but this rode in my back pocket next to my bandana. I love that coffin shape, and it fit back there super, super nicely. But this one has been riding the past few days in the front right pocket, and I've managed not to scuff this up too much. I had a little, saw something. No, this is pretty good, pretty pristine. Not too much clearance here, but it fits all of my worn down seams. I have not, I'm not a guy who goes out and buys new clothes too often, so all of my pants seams are nice and thin where the pocket clip has to go in, so that is not an issue at all. But I can see how big worker pants, big fat seamed worker pants would be a problem for this. Then again, you'd be a fool to carry this like that. Not that it couldn't handle it, but you don't want to mess this knife up. This is a classy knife. And in that case, a $110 on your belt, which is something I've been doing on the weekends recently, would be excellent. Yeah, I love this thing. I'm really, really excited about it. It's got 2 other carbon fibers. I think there's an Ultim exclusive out there, and then it's got one with the titanium that's cross-hatched with blue anodizing, or purple, I can't remember which it is. But again, a great variety on these. I gotta say, Ben, I hope I'm glad you're bringing back the micarta like you did on the fixed blade, the fixed EDC. But I also hope you bring back this beautiful wood and bring it into this project next time around. I think that'd be super cool on this knife. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. This is such a beautiful knife. I highly recommend it if you have the means, and it is something that interests you. Because if you like the way it looks, you can rest assured that it is an excellently built knife, and will serve you well, no doubt. All right, this is live on their This goes live for sale on their retailers on the 12th of July, 2024. All righty, thank you so much for watching.